I'm here in her place, and I'm with Tonia.
Hi.
So the weather outside is absolutely insane. We encourage you all to stay indoors and don't go out unless you have to. But with it being so cold out, we decided to do some winter treats. And if you're a longtime viewer, you're aware that Tonia likes to come on our show and cook with us.
Yeah.
We always love it, and I felt like it'd be a fun little treat.
Yeah. I have 3 snow day recipes that should take. We should have them done because I've pre-cooked a little bit, but we should have it done by the end of the show. We're gonna do crock pot hot chocolate. If you don't like the instant hot chocolate, hot chocolate is hot chocolate to me, but this is a really creamy, smooth, chocolatey recipe that takes about an hour to cook on high in the crock pot. So that's been started. So we'll have some of that by the end of the show.
Awesome.
I'm making, for the first time, I saw it on TikTok, but I've not done this yet. So this could get interesting. But I'm making monkey bread in a pressure cooker.
I've never even heard of monkey bread before.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I'm going to know by
really,
the end of today.
really good. So monkey bread, if you've not ever heard, it's pull apart cinnamon, caramely, buttery deliciousness. It's a pastry. I mean, you're taking your Grand's biscuits and cutting them up, and then anyway, we'll go through that here in just a little bit.
All right.
Well. And then I'm also making a really simple peanut butter and jelly cookie. This can be done with 4 ingredients, 5 including the jellies. That takes little to no time at all. It's again one of the TikTok things that I've seen and have really enjoyed at our house. So that's what we're doing this morning.
Well, I'm excited. Like we said, there's a lot of crazy weather out. So before we get to that, we're going to send it to a weather update with Julie in Villarreal. And then we'll hear a word from our friends at Belicio, and then we'll be back.
Hello, everyone tuning in from Main Street TV. I'm Julian Villarreal, an editor here at Total Media, and I've got another weather update for you. As Winter Storm Blair has left its mark on our area, we want to make sure that you're informed about the latest information and what conditions to expect.
On Sunday, January 5th, Jackson received approximately 7 inches of snow. Snow stuck to the roads, creating hazardous driving conditions across the area. As a result, Jackson County put out a level 3 snow emergency, which has a significant impact on travel. So what exactly does a level 3 snow emergency mean? It's the highest level of a snow emergency in Ohio. At this level, only emergency personnel should be on the roads. All other travel is prohibited unless you absolutely have to be out for an emergency or essential reason like medical needs or work. If you're found driving on the roads without a valid reason during a level 3 snow emergency, you could face illegal trouble, including fines or even arrest. So if you don't have to be out there, we urge you to stay home until conditions improve. Monday, January 6th, the snow didn't let up. The temperature for the day reached a high of 28 degrees and a low of 12. The cold air kept the snow frozen and the roads treacherous. Along with the 7 inches of snow that fell, we received about 1 to 3 more inches throughout the day on Monday. Even though the winter storm warning has now expired as of approximately 1 a.m. this morning, the conditions are still very much active and the roads remain slippery and icy.
I'm Julian Villarreal, and that was your weather recap for Main Street TV. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe and stay warm.
Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Belicio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Belicio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Belicio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at beliciofoods.com/careers.
All right, we're in the kitchen.
Here we are. Okay, so since the hot chocolate takes the longest and it's the easiest to prepare, we're going to go over those steps really quick. So this has already been in the crock pot for about 20 minutes
I saw her
on high. You're going to take 3 of the small heavy cream containers, pour them into your crock pot. You're going to take 1 can of condensed milk and pour it into your crock pot. Put that back down.
No, okay.
You're going to take 2/3 of your unsweetened cocoa mix. I just happen to have this because this is what we use in our red velvet cake.
I love Hershey's.
And then a half gallon. What is that, a pint?
I have no idea.
We're going to go with the pint. And then a full bag of chocolate chips. At this point, you can choose your flavor. You can go white chocolate. You can go dark chocolate. I went with milk chocolate because I'm sure that's his favorite.
It absolutely is.
So you pour it all together, put your crock pot on high, and can you take the whisk?
Yes, I can do that.
And whisk it all together. Kind of scrape the bottom a little bit. This has been on there for a while. Just to get as everything mixed together, combined, and then eventually your morsels will start melting. And this will be kind of a thick, silky, smooth texture. All right, we're good there. Oh, yep, you got to get those chocolate chips out of your whisk. Just kind of keep hitting it to the side.
There you go. You're way better at that.
There we go. Okay, so while that is cooking, we're going to start the monkey bread.
Sounds very interesting.
Happen to have just the grands in the refrigerator, but any brand will do. But be sure to get the large ones, not the small tubes, the large tubes. I like the butter tasting biscuits, regardless of the brand. I think it increases the flavor of the monkey bread. Dylan, have you ever opened a can of biscuits?
I have never done this before.
So this is going to be fun.
Yeah, okay. What do I need to do?
Open the can.
There's no thing for me to pull and like.
So here is where you start opening it. You just pull that off.
Okay.
Peel it off all the way.
Okay. Wouldn't it be easier if I just like cracked this against the table? Oh my god!
I've been waiting for that all morning.
Whoa.
Dump it right there.
That was crazy. It was like a surprise box.
Yeah.
Like a Jack in the Box.
It's so awesome.
It's just. Oh shoot! There's more in there.
Yes. I wash my hands, I promise.
Okay.
Okay, so that's done.
All right.
Let's toss that.
There you go, Adrian.
It was a trash can, I promise. In a gallon-size baggie.
Okay, this one.
We're going to add 1 cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. Mix it together and pour it in your bag. You may have to add more here and there, just depending on how cinnamony you like it. You could even do this with cinnamon rolls in the can.
Okay.
Depends on how cinnamony you like it.
I think we like cinnamon.
Cinnamony?
Cinnamony.
Okay. The next task is to cut the biscuits. I brought some cutting. Well, I just brought scissors. They're not my kitchen scissors, but we're going to cut it into 4s.
Okay.
So as you cut the biscuit, they're going to drop into here.
Okay. Just pick the sucker up and start cutting it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Into 4s, like down the middle.
Down the middle.
Mm-hmm. And then down the middle again.
Like across like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There you go.
Did you get to all of them?
Yep.
Okay.
Do that to all of them. And I'll help you since we're kind of limited on time.
This is kind of fun. It's like Play-Doh.
It is. And this is something you can do with your kids, your grandkids, the neighbors' kids.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm. Get those cut up in nice, even.
Yeah, I've been practicing this all of my childhood, cutting different little pieces of Play-Doh.
Yeah?
It's like the same thing. Carries right over.
Like over the weekend you did that?
Oh, no. I did that when I was younger. I totally didn't play with Play-Doh when I was snowed in.
I don't know why. It's fun.
It is fun.
That's another segment. I know last year we had Jeremiah come in and make Play-Doh with us.
Yeah, he did.
But there's also like kinetic sand that can be made, slime that you can make with your kids with household items.
Oh, another one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Okay, let's see here.
See if I can figure it out. I'm sorry, but
Oh.
this part's fun.
Oh,
Keep going. Keep going.
keep going.
Oh, you didn't have the magic touch.
Oh, no, must not have.
So take your fingers and press into that line. Look at you go.
Oh, I got more of them.
While we're getting those prepared to cut, I'm going to just go ahead and start coating these like so.
Just start cutting it.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm going to get in the way for a minute.
There we go.
Got it?
I'll put these in the bag too.
Yes, but just throw them in there for right
Okay,
now.
I can do that. Snippy snip.
So once you coat your little biscuit nuggets, you're just going to start layering your pan. And because I'm using the pressure cooker, I mean, you can get the small 9-inch or whatever size pressure cooker bunt pans. But I wasn't going to go buy a new bunt pan for something that I'm probably not going to do in the pressure cooker very often. So I am just using aluminum foil pans. I read that if you make aluminum slings and do like a tower, one on top of the other in the crock pot or in the pressure cooker, it should work just fine. So that will be the new part of learning how to use my pressure cooker for different things.
It feels so weird touching these because they got these little pieces of cinnamon in there. It just...
That's butter, not cinnamon.
Oh, that's butter?
Yeah.
It comes with butter in it? That's so cool. Saves you a whole step.
It does.
Where did you learn all of this?
I'm a grandma TikToker.
Grandma TikToker?
So I've made monkey bread in the oven before. It's super simple. I just kind of pay attention, or if I have an idea of what I want to do, and like with my leftover prime rib after the New Year's Day, I TikToked some recipes on what to do with it afterwards, and I made a prime rib chili, which was divine. Like, it was amazing. I was so proud of myself. I didn't screw up the prime rib on New Year's Day, and I sure as heck didn't screw up the prime rib chili. It was excellent.
I've never had anything like that.
Neither had I. All right. So.
And I think I just finished my last one.
Awesome. So we're going to pour those in here.
Okay. Scoop it in there.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to let you shake it up.
All right.
Please make sure that the lid or the bag is sealed. Melted butter is your next step. I've used 2 sticks. I probably won't use the entire amount. Look at you go. All right. Now you're going to start layering that.
Okay.
Just kind of put them in like I did. So a few different things that you could do at this point. You could either make your own caramel sauce, which is brown sugar and butter in a saucepan while boiling for 4 to 5 minutes. It makes a really nice caramely sauce. I am going to just do the sprinkling over top of this. Just going to sprinkle some to cover the amount that you want to cover. You can overdo it, underdo it, just enough for taste, or to really smother the cinnamon and sugar. We're going to smother. This will melt really nice.
This is probably the most cooking I've done in a long time. I usually just go to KFC or Taco Bell, honestly.
Or let your mom take care of it.
Yeah, my mom takes care of a lot of it.
I hate melted butter. But anyway, then you're going to take some of your melted butter and pour over the top of this delicious mixture you just put together. Don't want to saturate it too much, but you want to make sure that there's enough to... So what was that? About half a cup, 3/4 of a cup. And then I thought I'd get a little fancy with one of the pans. We're going to add some chopped pecans over top of it. So pecans and caramel and cinnamon and sugar sounds really good. So we're going to try it. So I'm just going to sprinkle this over top. I got the finely chopped ones. And we'll see how that goes. So that is done.
That one was really buried in there.
We have some leftover cinnamon sugar, so you can use that to sprinkle over top of this for some extra, or just be done with it. It's entirely up to you. All right, Dylan, we're gonna have extra cinnamon on yours.
I like that.
Cinnamon and sugar. And then we're going to, these will be the plain ones. We won't do anything fancy with these. How's that?
It's fine with me. I'm a very plain guy.
Because not everybody will have brown sugar and all the other with pecans in their cabinets, cupboards. All right. So let's pour the rest of this butter
Okay.
over top. Can you see that all right? No? Let me move stuff out of the way. Just pour it all over top of that. Get it all nice and wet, because I don't use the M word.
She hates that word.
And then we're going to put these in layers in our pressure cooker. So, Dylan, I'm going to try to switch you spots really quick.
Okay.
So I've never used a sling in a pressure cooker. But this is what they showed on TikTok. You can take a piece of aluminum foil, fold it up really nice, and make a sling out of it.
Never heard of that one before.
I know, right? Neither had I. So I'm pretty excited to try this. And I have 2 slings, one for each pan. So we're going to use the bigger one for the bottom layer on this. Here goes nothing. Now I did put about 1.5 cups of water into the bottom of the pressure cooker to help with the steaming process. Put that up just a little bit. And the recommendation was also to put a layer of foil over top of the bread pan. So we're going to try that. We do have like a fire extinguisher close by in case this doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the same thing with the second pan. We are going to put the sling down. Another good reason to have the sling is that it makes good handles. So when you're trying to pull it out, oh goodness. Okay, so Dylan, can you grab the pressure cooker lid for me, please?
Yeah.
Son of a gun. This is not working the way I wanted it to work. And I lost one of the slings. There we go. All right, let me pull this back up. Hold on just a second. I just lost the pan. Okay, let's try this again. Slide it down in there on the sling. Pull it up. All right, this should be good now. Ready?
Yep.
So this will go right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to slide it. It should be locked in. All right, are you ready for this? You're going to learn how to run a pressure cooker.
Okay.
We're going to set this for 20 minutes. I'm sorry, I just got to go around front. You're going to hit pressure cook.
Pressure cook.
There we go. Okay, hit pressure cook.
Okay.
Use the up arrow key till you hit 20. and then hit the green play button. That's
Got it.
yeah. So this will take roughly 20 minutes in the pressure cooker with an easy release, a standard release that will release the pressure on its own for about 5 or 6 minutes. And then we will do a fast release for the rest of the pressure release. Okay?
Okay.
So hopefully it turns out. And we probably should make sure that we have, what's beeping? Oh, the oven.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure we have the fire extinguisher close by. I'm going to go ahead and do another stir of the hot chocolate. Have you seen the hot chocolate in the pot yet?
If we had it, we will now.
Oh, the chocolate chips are starting to melt really good. We're getting a really good color. Something fun to do with the hot chocolate is take a cupcake pan or a mini cupcake pan, fill it full of like the ready whipped cream, heavy cream, whipped cream. Put some mini marshmallows or any size marshmallows in on top of the cream and throw that pan in the freezer. We've got one going on right now in the freezer that will top your hot chocolate.
Awesome.
So if you like whipped cream or if you like marshmallows.
You know, I saw you doing that earlier. I was wondering what you were doing.
Surprise!
That's cool.
I've not tried that before. I don't like marshmallows, so I have some of the cups filled with marshmallow and heavy cream, some with frozen marshmallows.
See some marshmallows right there.
Yeah. You can also freeze these. So whenever the kids are coming in from sled riding and your hot chocolate is hot, you can take frozen marshmallows to help cool it down so they can quickly. Things you didn't know that you know now. You can freeze marshmallows to cool down hot chocolate.
You're like a living TikTok.
Thanks. I think I need a TikTok channel.
That would be kind of cool. Would it be HR chick or Tonia with cooking?
I don't know. I am getting ready to start a podcast.
HR chick.
Well, see, I'm not HR anymore.
Oh, cooking with the sales chick.
That or just, I don't know. Let's start cooking some more though, okay?
Okay.
So where are we at on time?
We have 7 minutes till the next ad break, and then we should have 15 after that.
Perfect. So it's going to take us about 7 minutes to put the ingredients together for our peanut butter and jelly cookies.
Okay.
First thing you're going to do, Dylan, is take the peanut butter. And we're making a double batch here because I've got a lot of people already here at work that have tried the peanut butter and jelly cookies because we attempted this yesterday. And I had some pre-made and I brought them in and they were gone pretty quickly. So I'm making a double batch today so we can keep making it as people start eating these. So 2 cups of peanut butter. Creamy peanut butter. Can you take that and stick it in the bowl?
I sure can.
It's typically 1 cup of each, but we're double batching, so. And these are super peanut buttery.
They look very peanut buttery. Like peanut buttery.
Yep, that's good enough.
Okay.
2 cups of white granulated sugar. Okay. 2 eggs.
I'm going to let you do this part.
No.
Okay.
You get to learn to crack an egg today.
Okay. What do I need to do?
Well, you can do it a couple ways. You can do it on the side of the bowl, or I'll let you do the second one.
Okay, that's a very good idea. Okay.
You can do that.
So I'll just take this.
Tap it with a little bit of force. There you go. Now don't get any shells in. Can you do it?
I think I can. Maybe.
Good
There we
job.
go.
And then just throw it right in here.
Seems good.
And then 2 teaspoons of your favorite vanilla. My favorite is Magnolia Star brand is super.
Ooh, that smells really good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So this right here is your cap on all of your vanillas are usually a teaspoon, but I'm gonna eyeball it, and I like a little extra vanilla, this kind of vanilla. So if it runs over, then it runs over. But 2 of those, and then you mix well.
Okay.
Get it all mixed together.
I think it's pretty obvious I'm not much of a cook, but I think
It's
I'm
okay.
learning today.
It's okay. You're never gonna learn if you don't try.
I think I'm learning. I mean, it doesn't seem too hard to just mix it around. I'd like to see Porter do this.
Porter's actually a pretty good cook.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Has he ever cooked for you?
Not for me, but he talks about what he does with soups and biscuits and pastries, and I hear he's
I'd be willing to bet he can make a mean soup.
probably. I think he said he made chili last night for dinner. While you're mixing that, now typically when I make cookies, I put the batter in the refrigerator for about half an hour because it sets better, and it provides a little extra protection from the heat, so it's not flattening out your cookie, and it keeps the center of it the M word.
I want to say it.
Don't.
I want to say it.
Please don't. But once that's all mixed together, you can throw it in the refrigerator. I think we're going to just try to throw it in on break. Like, how long's our break?
30 seconds.
Oh, well, then no, I'm not.
We can make it a minute.
No, that's okay. We'll do it anyway.
I feel like it's about there.
So one thing to remember is to always scrape the sides.
Reminds me
and
of making
fold
Buckeyes. That's one thing I have done. I've made Buckeyes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
I was just craving them one day, so I learned.
See, that's how you learn to do this stuff. Is you crave it, you'll do it. If you
It's a
want
pretty
it,
good
you'll either do it
motivation.
yourself or you're not going to get it. All right, so this is the consistency of your 4-ingredient cookie dough. It should stay pretty thick. Okay? 2 minutes. Can you grab?
Your oven? Oh. There we go.
All right, so the next step is to scoop it and put it on your baking tray. Now, I have a Pampered Chef glazed. It's a great product. I'm a Pampered Chef freak, so these make great baking tools. I've got the small one and a big one, but I needed the small one for this. So you're going to scoop out and drop onto your pan. The pan's a little warm, so I'm going to give it a minute while we're through this next break, and we'll have this loaded and ready to go pretty soon. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Back then.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
Okay, we are back on part 2. Some reason the streaming stopped, so we're back live. And I've got my peanut butter cookie dough placed on my tray. The next step is to take your favorite jelly. I brought grape. I also brought raspberry preserve. Yesterday, I used strawberry jam. But what you're going to do is take some of your jam or your jelly or your preserve out of the jar, put it in a bowl, and you're going to stir it up really fine just to break it down. And then you're going to, I didn't bring the spoon in.
I can
That's
get
okay.
you one.
Nope, that's okay. We're going to improvise. We're just going to press down the center of, can you see this? I need to get these out of the way. I'm going to press down the center to kind of make a little bowl. And we're going to put the preserves right in the center of it. It should be kind of jello, like a liquid melted jello look. But just make your little boats, make your little bowl, and dump it in. Do the same thing, oops, with this one. Now I usually make like yesterday, I made the giant cookies, which is 1 full scoop of your big ice cream scooper. But I went a smaller size with this just so I had enough cookies for later. But the big giant ones, you'll cook on 325. So you're, I want grape on this one. Oh no, that was grape. 325 on your preheated oven for 8 to 10 minutes. I will say something about this recipe that I'm not a big fan of. Is it kind of makes the cookie a little flaky, but it's so chewy in the middle. It's wonderful. The texture itself, once it cools down, is fine. But it was kind of hard not to eat these a little warm because they smell so good. Again, just making your centerpiece, your little bowl. The pressure cooker is starting to make some noise.
I can hear it over there.
This one's a little larger. But anyway, make your bowls for your jelly or your jam or your preserves. These we're going to try to check. We'll check at 7 minutes. We may have to go 8 to 9 minutes. These little these little ovens here. I can't say the word. They cook a little different, and every oven's going to cook a little different. So you're just going to look for just a slight bubbling brown on the outside of your cookie, and then bring it out to once it gets there, bring it out of your oven and let it cool for a little while, and then move it to a cooling rack completely. All right.
Okay.
In the oven, my child, my friend, in the oven, and I need a timer set for 7 minutes.
You want to get it? Or?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's off, by the way. We need to turn it back on.
Do not know how to use one of these well. Bake.
Bake. There's a timer on this, actually, so we'll just use this. I'm going to set this at 8 minutes because it's cooled off a little bit. And we'll check it then. So, where are we at on the pressure cooker?
I can take a look.
Yeah.
It says on.
Is there any numbers on it?
Nope.
Okay, so we're still, this one may take, we may have to do a recording after the show to show you the final product or the final dish, but it's taking a few minutes for it to pressurize, and I'm assuming it's because of the double layer and the foil. So that one may take a little bit longer. It's a trial and error at this point. All right. What time is it? Are we ready to try some of this? 9:35. The next thing I need to get for the hot chocolate is the frozen whipped cream.
Frozen whipped cream?
Yep, it's in the next room over in the freezer. You want to
go
grab
get
that? While you're there, will you take this peanut butter dough and put it in the refrigerator for us?
Sure will.
Thank you. And I don't know about the rest of you, but this is my favorite part. It's so good. Now I'm afraid to touch anything else. I just lick my fingers. That's okay. I got this. Again, the oven was off. Now it's set to preheat. I'm not sure why that's doing that, but not a big deal.
Here you go.
We'll improvise. We have, yes, I need some of those, please. Frozen whipped cream, frozen marshmallows. You hear that? It's frozen. We also have, did I bring the dipper? Yes, thank you. You're the best. Let's see. There it is. Who wants to try the hot chocolate first?
I'll give it a go.
Come on over. And do you prefer marshmallows with whipped cream, or just whipped cream?
I'm gonna do marshmallows with whipped cream.
Okay.
Where'd you get those?
I went and got them from the other break room because they're prettier
Oh.
than the cups that you brought.
Yeah, they are.
So here we go. We're going to try this. It looks like it's hot. There's some steam coming out. I don't see any chunks of chocolate anywhere. So here we go. It's a little messy, but it's still lots of fun. Ooh, we have steam.
We do.
We
I can
have
smell it.
steam. And you said, no, you saw me wash my hands, right?
I did.
Okay, well, I'll wipe my hands off. Do we have I need a fork. Oh, we'll use this. See how this comes out. Looky there. We're just going to stuff it. You could use sprinkles. You can use a candy cane stick. But show the camera how pretty. It's lots of fun. This is
Go ahead and
something
zoom
that
in on that, Corbin.
you can take these whipped cream, little frozen whipped cream drops, and add anything the kids want to add to it.
It tastes really good,
Does
actually.
it? Is it too sweet?
No, I don't think so.
No? Good. There you go.
Very good.
So you can leave that on warm all afternoon. Just be sure to remember to stir it so the bottom of your crock pot doesn't get all sticky and yucky with that chocolate in there. Who else you want to try it? You want to try it? Corbin wants to try it.
Yeah, let's have us trade. Come back there, Corbin.
Corbin's being my cameraman today. It's all decked out for the winter. And which would you prefer when it comes to the whipped cream?
I'd say probably the same. Whipped cream and marshmallows.
Always leave enough room for the whipped cream and marshmallows.
Don't want that overflowing on you. That's gonna burn.
These aren't quite frozen the way I would prefer, but you know. The mini marshmallows, the colored mini marshmallows. Let's put another one there. All right, mister.
Looks good. That's really good, actually.
Yeah?
I like it.
Yeah.
It's creamy. I like
Very
it.
creamy and enough to last a good while.
Yeah.
So
Can have some. You have like a party or something. Hot chocolate party.
sleepovers with the grandkids. If your kids are having friends over on these school snow days, you can do this in the evening. Have popcorn and hot chocolate. Watching a movie of their choice, Frozen movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, any Disney movie. This is good with.
Better than a punch bowl.
It is better than a punch bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say this would probably melt the punch bowl.
Probably.
If you like it thicker, add more of the heavy cream. If you don't like it this sweet, you can use half a can of condensed milk. If it gets too thick, just add more milk and just stir until the consistency is the way you like it. So that's where we're at. Where are we at on time?
I like it.
Well, we should have Pete Wilson on any minute for some news updates. And we can have him try some of this.
Okay, so hopefully by the time he's done, the cookies will be done and the pressure cooker will not have destroyed our beautiful kitchen.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. And Pete's on his way in. If you're watching live or you watch this later, please leave a comment and let us know if you've tried to do any of these after we've shown you how to do them, and let us know how it turned out for you. Or if you want us to try something different, hey, Tonia, can you try making these kind of cookies? Or, you know, if you want anything different for us to do for you in front of the camera on Main Street TV, leave a comment. I'll do my best to bring it to you so you can see how it's done. Okay? You can also put TikTok links in our comments so I can see what you want us to try. Just copy and paste the link and put it in our comment, and we'll go take a look and see if it's something that I can do. Pete's on his way in?
He is.
Awesome. Let's get him a cup ready.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
Want me to make room for him?
He's going to go over at the desk, but I will definitely get him a cup ready, and we'll let him pick his topping.
Personally, I'm excited for this monkey bread.
I am too.
Yeah.
Now, the TikTok video did show that when you pressure cook monkey bread, it's not going to come out the way it would if it was baked with the crispy edges. But the flavor will be phenomenal. So we're going to test that theory as soon as we can. I feel like I'm not going to get that right, though. I just don't feel like it's holding the pressure like it should. And that could be for a couple different reasons. So lesson learned.
I've already finished this hot chocolate. It's really good.
Good. Hi, Pete.
Hi there. How we doing?
We're good. I am ready to give you a cup of homemade hot chocolate.
I'm not sure I've ever had homemade.
No? Well,
Okay.
let's figure that out for you.
Okay.
Do you like your hot chocolate with marshmallows, whipped cream, or both? Or plain?
I like them all, but whipped cream probably if I had to choose.
Okay. So we did frozen whipped cream bombs, which is the whipped cream bomb. It's nice and cold. Let's get another one. There we go. I'm going to give this to Pete. I'll be right back. You can flip over to him whenever you're ready. There you go.
Well, thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
can't think of a much better thing on a day like this.
I know, right?
Okay, am I supposed to sample?
Yes, please.
Okay,
Go
well,
ahead and
I
do
was
that.
going to anyway, whether you gave me permission or not.
Permission granted.
Mmm. Oh, wow.
Oh, I like it when the response is wow.
Mmm, that is really good. Mmm.
So I did something right.
I think Pete might like it.
I like it a lot.
Nice.
Wow, if people can get here, they are going to line up at the door.
I'd say so. I liked it myself. It was pretty good.
Mm.
And I think Corbin does too.
Oh yeah, I'm getting like every last drop.
So, I understand the milk part, but what do you do for the chocolate part?
So the milk is heavy whipping cream,
Mm-hmm.
a can of condensed milk,
Mm-hmm.
and then a pint of just white milk, it doesn't matter if it's 2%, 1%, just white milk.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to add some unsweetened cocoa,
Okay.
roughly 2/3 of a cup,
Okay.
and then a whole bag of chocolate chips.
Oh,
And
chocolate chips.
Yeah, you can flavor that however
And,
you want.
there's no chunks in here at all, so it really dissolved
it's
well.
really smooth. It's really smooth.
Mm.
You can use milk chocolate, dark chocolate. I bet you butterscotch would be really good because I love butterscotch.
Okay. Did
White chocolate.
Did you come up with that, or is that an old Crabtree or Hatten family recipe? Or?
Well, it's a TikTok thing. A friend of mine has always done her hot chocolate this way, and I always loved it. But when Dylan said, "Hey, this is what we're doing on Monday. Can you help me out?" I'm like, "Sure." So I was going through TikTok, and these are the recipes that I found on TikTok that allow for quickness.
All gone.
Oh wow,
All gone.
that good.
No, it was very good.
Nice.
Well, Pete, I'm glad you liked it.
One of the, I don't know, might have been the best cup of hot chocolate I've ever had. I've had some good ones.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. No,
Nice.
it's very good.
You agree with Pete too, Corbin?
I agree with Pete.
Nice.
That's right.
Nice.
It's good.
Beats instant
Burn
hot chocolate.
food,
I
it
like
says.
it too, for that matter.
Well, Pete, we'll do a little bit of news with you,
Okay.
and then we'll go ahead and head back to Tonia. I believe her monkey bread should be finished here soon.
Okay. All right. Well, we will do some news, and when the monkey bread is ready, you let me know because we gotta get that on TV.
You just keep doing you.
But of course, the news, Dylan, without a doubt, is Winter Storm Blair. Did you know it had a name?
Oh, yes, I did. It's very snowy, very wintry, very
Right.
blairy.
Well, they used to name the hurricanes, and now they name the winter storms sometime. And they warned us that Winter Storm Blair would be a doozy, and it was.
Definitely was.
It is technically over, but we still have all that snow on the ground, and it's going to stick around for a while because it's going to be very cold.
Wait, Peter, are
Unless
you
you're-
saying that it's done snowing?
It is done snowing for now.
Wow.
We could have some snow in the forecast Friday and Saturday. Nothing like Winter Storm Blair, though.
Oh,
At least that's the way it's looking right now. But if there's anything that I've learned from being in the media, newspaper, and radio is it's hard to totally trust the forecast 72 hours out because it can change. It's not that they're wrong, it's just that it changes. That's as simple as that. But we have some pictures to show you of Winter Storm Blair locally. Some of these pictures will be in the paper, some of them won't. I think that on our Facebook we have a gallery of snow pictures. Jeremiah Shaver, who is always out and about, covering the news for us, out on the ground doing videos and taking pictures and like that. He invited our readers and viewers and listeners to send their own snow photos because,
Wow.
it's hard for us to get around too. And we know that people's got the cameras and the phones and whatever. And we received a ton of pictures.
Oh, wow.
And so we do, everybody who posted a picture, sent us a picture, we do appreciate it. But you can see just how much snow there was right in the middle of downtown Jackson. That, of course, is the Jackson County Courthouse. Randy Evans, Jackson Mayor Randy Evans, actually posted that picture. And it's a memorable one that will show that our snowfall in Jackson County and Vinton County throughout southeastern Ohio, I'm saying probably in the double digits or close to the double digits. I know on one weather report from Huntington, West Virginia, they were saying that Jackson and Vinton County had 10 inches of snow, but I know in some places it could have been more. As a matter of fact, Jackson County made national news this morning. If you can put that picture up, this was actually on the Fox News channel this morning. And when they were doing their report on Winter Storm Blair, which of course is across 7 states, if not more, they put up the top snowfalls from cities in the states that were affected. And you can see right at the top of the list, Jackson, Ohio is credited with having 12.8 inches of snow.
Wow.
Which is a lot, but
Definitely.
the distinction is they are saying that there was more snow that fell and accumulated in Jackson, Ohio than anywhere else in the state of Ohio.
Wow.
Now, of course, that's something because
Well,
normally, on the snowfall, as you go north, there's a little bit more snow, especially around Lake Erie. They called that the lake effect snow. But the track of this storm, the worst was in southern Ohio. But all around southern Ohio, you had probably close to double digit, if not double digits, snow.
Man, my dog can't even stand in that.
Right. Okay. If it's a small one, you better not.
He's a Boston Terrier.
Better
You
not
can't
leave
make
it
it.
out. Nope. And it would probably go right back in the house if you gave it that opportunity. But the very latest that we want to tell you about is that the last night they went from a level 3 to a level 2. Now on level 3, you're not supposed to be out at all unless it's an emergency deal. You're not supposed to, go to get toothpaste or anything like that, or go see a friend even if you think you can do it or you want to do it or risk it. You're not supposed to be out. It's even subject to arrest. I'm not sure that they would arrest you, but they can do that, and that's part of the warning for a level 3. But level 3s were in effect in Jackson and Vinton counties really from late Sunday all the way into Monday and late Monday and through Monday in Jackson County. In Vinton County, Sheriff Ryan Kane called off the level 1 at 10:24 p.m. last night, and in Jackson County, Sheriff Ted Frazier, just called it off at 7:08 a.m. this morning. Now, level 2 is no piece of cake. Technically, level 2 means that roads are hazardous with blowing and drifting snow and may be icier. Only those who feel it's absolutely necessary should be on the roads. What this means in practicality is that, if you need to be to work or something like that and you're an essential person, or, you want to be paid maybe, it's okay to go to work. It's okay to go to a medical appointment, that sort of thing. But it's not all right still. It's not safe for you even to be out if you don't have to be. Wait it out another day or so or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, level 2s are now in effect in both Jackson County and Vinton County. And go ahead and throw up a couple other pictures there if you got them. These are some different pictures that were in town. That's on Main Street, East Main Street in the commercial area. You can see the Long John Silver sign there. You can see just how bad it was late Sunday and early Monday morning. It was, I came to work because of the job that I have, and it was not easy. It was not easy for me to get out of the driveway.
Yeah.
And I don't have a long driveway, and I'm in town, so I can imagine how it was for folks who live in more remote areas out of town.
Pete, I've always been told the news never sleeps.
Well, no, it doesn't. But if you're not here to do it, that can be a problem. At least some of it. Some of it you can do electronically, but not just everything. But anyway, that's a picture there. There's another picture that's on East Main Street as well, a little bit closer to the downtown area. As you can see, pretty much the roads, even in town, were snow covered. They knew the snow was coming, so they got on it. From what I can tell, the road crews everywhere just did a great job because they had maybe the biggest job that they've had in at least 10 years, if not more, with that amount of snow. And, one of the things that we have to deal with now is that it has turned cold. It was in the teens this morning. And what that means is we're not going to get a snow melt real quick. If you throw some of that road salt on or the salt on your sidewalk or whatever, it's not going to work as well or at all because it is so cold. So also the snow will get crusty and be a little bit harder to move. So, we are still dealing, even though the snow is stopped with the continuing effects of Winter Storm Blair. Also, what we're going to have now that is a concern. Thank you very much for putting those pictures up. What we're going to have now are really cold temperatures. We're talking about low teens and even in the single digits for the next 3 days. Tonight, Tuesday night, overnight Tuesday, Wednesday, overnight Thursday, overnight Friday. We're talking about anywhere from the mid-teens down to as low as 8 degrees.
Wow.
So, this is very cold. And remember, we've got all this snow and even ice on the ground now, and it's not going to go away very easily. Now this is in advance. I already threw out my cautionary statement about advance forecast, but right now, an inch or two is predicted on Friday, another inch maybe on Saturday. So that will be on top of what we have if you haven't got rid of what we have now. So anyway, we're in definitely the teeth of winter right now. If one of the things they're worrying about is that if the snow does start to melt or we get too much snow, it'll affect the trees. The branches will be weighed down. What'll happen is that's not good, but the branches or the trees could affect power lines. If power lines come down, you lose electric service. You have a lot of homes that count on electricity for their heat. You're in a world of hurt when it's 10 degrees outside. Right now, as far as I know, the latest that I've looked, we don't have power outages, thank the Lord. But if we do, we've got a serious problem. And so, I think the crews are ready to go to work on that as well. There is one warming center that has come to our attention here at Total Media that we can tell you about. The Life Source Apostolic Church on Driving Park Road in Wellston. That is, as you go into the fairgrounds, big church there. A lot of people know where I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. That is a warming center that will be open through Saturday from 9 p.m. until 7 a.m. That's the information we have. It sounds like that they are set up as an overnight warming center, and that is effective now.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
There could be other areas that open up as well, especially if there are power outages. Are we good over there?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, I will vacate, and we will find out about monkey bread.
Yeah. Well, Pete, I think I'd like to have you try the monkey bread.
Okay. Well, I'll do that.
All right. Do you just want to head over there with Tonia?
Okay.
All right, Pete. I have been busy over here getting things out of the crock pot or the pressure cooker. I don't know how it cooked because it didn't do what I expected it to do, but it looked like it cooked.
It smells good.
It does.
I
So we
can tell you
have
right now, you're on TV, can't smell it. I can smell it. Very good.
this is your regular cinnamon and sugar monkey bread.
Okay.
We're going to put this on the plate. Super hot. Ooh, look how pretty that
What's
is.
that glaze on there?
It is butter and cinnamon sugar.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Help yourself.
Okay. We'll pull one of them out of there. Okay. Not too hot, right?
I mean, it might be a little warm.
My goodness. Can I have another one?
Yeah, you sure can. So once it cools off, and I'm really kind of impressed with how the pressure cooker still cooked the inside. It's not super doughy, is it?
No, it isn't. You know, on the baked goods, I don't like the life cooked out of them. And so this is very fresh and moist. I like that.
Oh, you said it.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
What did I do?
Say the M word.
Oh, what's the M word?
We're not gonna say. It's my ick word.
Oh, okay, but
I wasn't
but it's
expecting
good.
it. Thank
It's good
you.
that
I
way.
mean, I'm glad.
No, it
Oh
was
my
tasting
gosh,
good.
I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so here's the other one. This
Okay.
one has like a caramel
Okay.
sauce baked in with some
Okay.
chopped pecans. So let's dump that one.
Okay.
So
That looks like maybe it's cooked just a little bit more, maybe.
yep, it was on the bottom.
The other was just fine as far as I'm the wrong person to do the taste test because I love everything. Except maybe
Well, then it makes
mincemeat
me
pie.
look good.
Except maybe mincemeat pie.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
yeah, oh,
help
yeah.
yourself.
Okay, have one there. Okay, come out of there. Okay, that's good too.
Is it good? Nice. Does it have a caramely taste to it?
It does.
Good.
The boys will have to get some.
Yes. Oh, it smells delicious.
Wow.
Smells delicious. The cookies are about ready to come out. I'm going to go ahead and bring them out. We're not going to eat them because they're going to be super hot. But I want you to see what it looks like to bake peanut butter and jelly cookies.
Peanut butter and jelly. Oh my gosh, you are throwing so many new things at me. I thought I had everything in my life. Peanut butter and jelly cookies. Wow. Ooh, very nice.
So as soon as these set, I'll bring one over to you.
Okay, do that.
We'll do a review.
Adventure eating.
Yeah, we'll have.
You have passed with flying colors as far as I'm concerned. Even if I did use the M word, I don't think that was bad myself.
Well, it's just kind of an icky word.
Where is it?
Anyway.
It's not supposed to be crunchy, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, it's supposed to be gooey and
Yeah, no,
the
it
M
is
word.
Gooey. Gooey's good.
Yeah.
Is G's not bad, right? Gooey's not bad?
Gooey's not bad.
That sounds a lot like M, though.
I mean, depending on how you're thinking about it, but yeah.
Okay, right here. Tonia is a very busy lady here. But I tell you what, you could go into the catering business. I have no doubt.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I could just sit on TikTok all day long and try things all the time.
Okay.
I just still have to pay bills. So it won't be TikToking all day long. Okay, so we're done for the day. I appreciate you guys tuning in, turning us on. Again, in the comments, let us know if you're trying any of these recipes. I'd love to hear how they turned out for you. We'll do a short clip later when this cools down and let Pete try the peanut butter and jelly cookies, and I'll have Liv upload it for us. All right, guys, have a great day. Enjoy the snow. Be careful in it, though. Thanks.
Bye-bye.